All right, let's talk about other sections of the syllabus. Academic integrity policy. This is one that's can be kind of interesting. Excuse me. I once had two students. One student did an original work. Another student borrowed the papers just so they could read it and get an idea of what to do for their own. When in reality, what they did is they copied it word for word and sent it in as their work with their name on it. I can tell you that I failed both of them for the assignment. And finally, they got the two of them together. The one who plagiarized confessed. I failed them out of the class, but the one who had provided the paper still kept the 0 for the grade. So don't share papers and files with your classmates. I don't care how good a friend they are, because if they decide to plagiarize your work, you will pay a penalty for facilitating their ability to do that. It's okay to discuss it on the phone, but don't send them, I don't recommend sending them any files. So be aware of that, and this paragraph on academic integrity kind of spells that out. Student behavior, I've never had a problem with this in the classroom. We talk about some interesting subjects, we talk about some potentially controversial subjects. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion, but I ask you to respect everybody else's opinion and to listen to them and not do anything to threaten them or put them down or bully them. Again, I've not had that, but there is behavior that's expected of every MCC student and faculty member for that matter. Archives, anything paper, we're not having anything in that case. In our case, it's all electronic. We are part of the Higher Learning Commission. That's a nice paragraph to read that tells you the kind of guarantee of the quality of the education, if you will. Students have a right to dispute grades. I think that's an important part. I always invite discussions on grades. If any of my students didn't think they were graded fairly, I'm always open to that discussion. But there is a formal process. You'll find this in your handbook. I've also spelled it out here on the syllabus. Bottom line, if you're unhappy with the grade I've got, your first step is to come to me and we should discuss it. If you're not satisfied with my explanation, you have a right to escalate that to the department chair. I must tell you that as of the time of this recording, I am the department chair. So when you send the complaint up the ladder, that's got to start a formal process now. You'll have to put your complaint in writing. I have to respond to your complaint in writing. If you don't like the findings that I make from that, you have the right to send it up to the Vice President of Academic Affairs. And they will review the file. And if you don't like their answer, then there is a final review process, and then the decision is final, whatever it may be. So those are standard policies throughout the college. They do not deviate by class, but I wanted to make you aware of them.